Hey there, Mike with AWM Water Features here. We're on a cleaning site today, and I just wanted to go over with you folks yet another wetland filter situation, and we have a kind of a special situation with this pond that I'd like to talk about with you. And yeah, let's take a look. So here we have our wetland filter for this particular water feature. We have a snorkel right there. We have 2 centipedes that come out, and the centipede is a chamber on the bottom of this, which is probably 4.5 feet deep. And that centipede is what we use to wash all the waste down into, and then we'll pump it out of that snorkel right there. You can see the pump right there, which Dan's gonna put down there when he gets a chance. But what Dan is doing here is, we love all the growth. That's amazing, right? Looks really natural. The issue here is that there's been so much growth that with all the roots growing in between the gravel and such, and then us not being able to rinse down through that very well, is that things are kind of getting clogged. And so they've gotten so restricted that the water flow is actually coming up out of the snorkel and spilling into the system that way. So that's not good. We want all the water flow to be coming up through the gravel, and that way the bacteria that's growing in the gravel is going to eat up that fish waste and other organic waste, and make things crystal clear and have high water quality. So that's what we're doing here. We're going to trim these back, and then that gives us the ability to rinse through. I think we're even going to take out this rock right here and then rinse through to really get things unplugged. One of the things I wanted to show everybody is this weathered limestone. This stuff is so amazing. We love working with it. It already comes with like lichen and moss and stuff growing on it when we get it. And so when we install it, it just helps make the water feature look ancient. And it just really looks natural. Look at this little stand of irises growing here with the moss. And here's some more moss growing. Look at these bruisers. They are huge. So this particular customer actually puts a greenhouse on his pond in the winter, and he feeds these guys a ton. You actually, just to keep koi alive in a pond, you don't need to feed them at all. They'll eat the algae, they'll eat bugs that fall in, they'll eat all sorts of things in the pond. But he's really interested in getting these fish big, and he's done an amazing job of it, feeding these guys. So these guys are fed, I want to say it's twice a day, and he's doing that throughout the winter as well. So these guys are growing at a pretty massive rate. So on this property, we also have this big pond, a recreation pond, and the customer puts a whole bunch of his koi that don't quite make the cut for the show pond near the house. And so you can see right here, here's one of the guys. You can see how cloudy this is, and we put in a wetland filter, a huge wetland filter in here last year, and that has helped a little bit in clearing up. I'd say maybe 6 to 8 inches now you can see into the water, but we did have a lot of rain this spring and a lot of wash in, so it's going to take probably until midsummer before you get all of that wetland filter full of beneficial bacteria culture, absorbing nutrients, the plants growing up, absorbing nutrients. And then we're gonna have to clean that wetland filter so that it's nice and clean, so we can start taking some of the sediment out of here. We also still have to put in jets along here that will push this water that way and have it go into this inlet and then into the intake bay. So this is a big skimmer, and it's pumping the water up to the wetland where it's going to filter, and the jets are going to push everything towards that intake bay. So we're excited about how this is going to turn out. Love how the waterfall turned out. I'll show you here in a second. So here we have the waterfall coming out of the wetland filter. Really love how this turned out. I think we've had it on a Waterfall Wednesday on Facebook already. Yeah, we have Nature's Needs is in the background. there you are. And they're doing the landscaping around everything. We're gonna do landscaping around the edges of the water feature and then inside as well. So excited about how this is gonna turn out. We will definitely send you folks updates of how it looks throughout the summer. So I'm here with Craig Cabessa of Nature's Needs. And well, Craig, you're going to be doing some landscaping around our feature here. Can you tell the folks kind of what we're looking at?
Yeah, well, we're just going to back up what you're doing and try to give it that native look and feel to it. Maybe some deciduous larches, some weepers, and do whatever we can to complement your water feature.
Yeah, awesome. We're looking at back here by the stump, back there. We're going to be putting in some sort of big evergreen. Basically, the idea is to make everything look like it's just coming out of the woods. So we're super excited to be working with Nature's Needs on this. And we'll put a link if you want to take a look at their work. And yeah, we're excited about how this is going to turn out. So we got Eric here. He is putting down a flocculant. So that is going to also help clear up this water. Hey Eric, what's the flocculant?
Water column clarifier.
So a water column clarifier is what he's putting down. So that's going to be something that binds to molecules, suspended molecules in the water column, and it's going to settle that out down to the. Now it's not going to fix everything overnight, but between those treatments, between the wetland filter filtering stuff out and depositing sediment at the bottom and the water flow, we're going to really clear up this lake quite a bit. Look at all the tadpoles. There's millions of them in this pond. The entire bank is all like that. Now, Eric is treating this water, but that is bacteria that he's using. And it's not gonna do anything to the tadpoles. Tons of little tadpoles hanging out right here, trying to avoid getting swept away into the pond and eaten by the big fish. Well, I hope you liked that video. If you did, please like it and share it, and we'll see you in the next video.